everybody. Welcome back once again. My name is Jeremy, and I'd like to thank you for spending some time with me today. So, put out a couple posts and different things last week about kind of revamping the podcast a little bit, trying to make it a little bit better in different ways. And so, part of that is getting it on a schedule. And if you haven't seen or heard anything from me yet, I'm going to start releasing full episodes on Thursdays, and I will try my best to put out some type of smaller episodes on Mondays. And really kind of the thought process behind that is I've just kind of talking to some people that know what they're doing and do a really good job at podcasts. Just having their show on a schedule kind of lets people listening and the people that want to kind of follow along, gives them a better idea of when you're going to be putting it out. And I've kind of struggled with going that route. I knew that that's probably something I needed to do, but I've just struggled because my time available to do this stuff is so limited and so sporadic, and so it's hard for me to feel like I can nail down a certain time. But I think it's just going to be solved by better planning and time management, which are two things that I have got to work on myself personally. So I'm just going to use it as a kind of a yet another way to work on some growth, and we'll do our best. So, like I said, Thursdays will be kind of a full episode. I mean, if you've listened to any of the episodes, it's kind of from 30 minutes to an hour almost. It kind of depends. It depends on if I've got a guest. It depends on kind of what I had to say. So that's kind of just however it lays out. I like to approach podcasts or episodes with just an open canvas and let it go wherever it goes, because I don't want to be scripted, and I just want the conversation to flow naturally. So the time wise is going to be a little here and there, but somewhere in the 30 minute to 45 up to an hour range for the full episodes. And so on the Monday kind of shorter episodes, I want to try to focus on starting your week off right with a positive kind of mindset, positive attitude, getting us in the right mindset to start the week off right. So that's kind of where my thinking is going with doing it Monday for the shorter one, and doing the full one on Thursdays kind of give me a little bit more time throughout the week to find a good opportunity to get a full one recorded. So anyway, for anybody out there that does want to follow the show, that's what we're going to be or that's kind of the schedule we're going to be on now. So hopefully that'll kind of help you out to stay up to date and be looking for something new as far as the new shows and all that. So of course, I start this idea of doing something Mondays to be positive and start the week out right. And of course, as soon as, like I've talked about before, as soon as you have something that you are going to be focused on to do good or to change for the better, it's always like something is going to be in the way of that right away. And that's exactly kind of where I'm sitting right now. Had a little bit of a tough weekend and not really, I wouldn't say struggling, but just a little frustrated right now with everything. And so that being said, it's almost funny to me that, if you are going to start a diet here and you're getting ready for it and getting excited about it. It's going to be sweets all over the place when you go to work, or if you're bound and determined to go into work with a better attitude and start the week off positively, you're going to be hit right off the bat with changes to policies, or cutting back this, or it's just speaking very generically, but it just seems like as soon as you get your mind set on trying to do something good, things will get in your way of that. And so, but that's life. And the difference between those that thrive at life and those that struggle at life are the ones that can take those situations and still do the good that they're set forth to do. And so that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to try to still push forward and put that behind me and kind of get on the right track. So kind of what I wanted to talk about today is, for those of you that are in the fire service, this is kind of geared towards you. If you're not, just kind of tweak it a little bit to whatever deals with your particular situation. But I think one of the cool things about social media is that I get to see a lot of people that aren't firefighters yet, but they're on the path to get there. They're whatever, different states do different things differently. Oklahoma doesn't really have a fire academy, quotation marks, that you have to go through, but I know some states do. And I've seen a lot and actually talked to a few people that, that's where they are in their journey. They are in the working themselves through the fire academy stage, or they're working themselves through EMT school to get a better chance of getting hired on, or they're all of these stages, or maybe even they just got hired on, and so they're going through recruit academy or whatever it is. I see these people and I see the language they're using about they're fighting for their dream job, or they are so excited to do good things or help people, or whatever. The dream job is really kind of what gets me, and I've seen that a few times lately, and that really kind of hits home, because there's so many people out there that do this, either career or volunteer. If firefighting is your job, and like I said, the whole time I'm talking, it doesn't matter even if you're a volunteer firefighter, you get to do this, and I just hope that we really look at it from the mindset of, there are people out there, hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of people out there that are working their butts off to do what we're doing. And there are so many people that are doing it and have had, this is what they do. And it's constant griping. It's constantly griping about the job or the opportunities to help people, or, what policies are going on now, or what changes. And I get it. I get frustrated too. And I have found myself very recently being that negative person, that person that wants to, fight the man, that wants to, be disgruntled about every new thing that comes out that makes it, irritating to me, anything that I don't agree with. I have been that person. And so, again, like I try to say, when I talk about negative people, I am talking to myself, because I have been that person. Several different times in my career, I have been that person. And one of the good things about me doing this on this platform is that I have to be accountable if I'm going to sit here and talk about being positive. I can't say these things and then go into the firehouse and do the same stuff that I'm talking against. I think it's been very, very powerful to me to be able to see, man, I am the person that I am talking about. And if I don't focus on intentionally changing that, I am the exact person that I'm discussing on my podcast. And I can't do that. And so being a voice and having the message that I'm trying to share has really helped me to kind of stay focused on what I need to do as far as just being of the right state of mind, trying to be more positive, trying to have a better perspective on things. And so going back to the topic, if you are one of the people out there that are, you find yourself with a bad attitude, you find yourself being negative all the time, if you find yourself being disgruntled about what your captains are doing, what your chiefs are doing, what the administration is doing, find something positive and focus on that. Shift your, for lack of better terms, your paradigm, the way you look at things, the glasses that you are looking through. Shift that mindset and start focusing on what you have that's good. Think about these people, these men and women that, some of them have been trying for years to get on the fire department. Years of their life, test after test after test, and classes and training, and all these different things to get themselves prepared and get themselves in the best situation to get a job or just to get on, somewhere. People that are trying to get themselves trained up and prepared for volunteer. They're doing all of that and not even getting paid for it. But there's so many of us that are getting paid for it that want to gripe about it. I've said it before. I think that everybody that is a career firefighter needs to volunteer, at least for a little bit. Get out there, watch these people that aren't getting paid a dime show you what real passion is, show you what real drive is, show you what real love for the fire service is, because it will, or it should really wake you up to what we have. If I'm, talking to my career brothers and sisters here real quick, if you are struggling with a bad attitude, there's so many things out there that you can put your focus in instead of the bad, the negative, the irritating, all that. If you can't find anything, then start looking. Start doing it yourself. Find something that you enjoy about the fire service and start focusing on that. Something that I've kind of really gotten into lately is just hose management, nozzle work, moving the hose, the different things like that. I just enjoy it. And kind of months before that, I got into forcible entry. I just enjoy doing it. It's just fun. And those two things have really helped me to really just start having a good time training. Doing those things, it will wear you out. You get a lot of physical work out of it. It's not easy. But when you make something fun, when you enjoy what you're doing, when you have a good time, when you're working hard, that is an awesome thing. It's amazing. You just look across the board at people through any number of endless careers and just get an idea of who really enjoys their job. The percentage of people that really enjoy their job, it's not very high, I promise you. I'm not trying to act like I know the numbers on that, but I know that there are a lot of people out there that just don't enjoy what they're doing. And we have the chance to truly enjoy the best job in the world. A job that you have to really try hard to make suck. And we've got so many people out there that's exactly what they're doing. They're making it suck, and there's no reason for it. Enjoy what you're doing. Love what you're doing. Take a few minutes and start focusing on the positive. Reboot yourself. Reboot your thinking. Be positive. Stay in the positive, because there are so many good things about what we're doing right now. And just, if you're having a hard time getting there, think about those people that would die to take your spot. They are working every day to just for a chance to get your spot. There are people out there that are working their butt off to lose weight because they're overweight and they're trying to get in good shape. There are people out there that are trying to gain weight. You're looking at some of the women out there that are trying to put some weight on their frame so that they can be stronger and do the job better. Or, it's just like there are so many different people fighting so many different battles just to have a chance to do what we're doing. And so I hope that really resonates with you all out there, because it does me. I want to take this job and I want to make it better. I want to make the fire service better. I want to take advantage of the chance I get every day to do what I do. I want to enjoy it and to make the best of it. And I want to do it at a level that I feel like I am able to do. And I want to do that for those people that aren't able to do it right now, or that are fighting to do it, or that never got a chance to. I want to do it for them. Because if I'm not doing it at that high level that, for me, a high level for me, if I'm not doing it and putting in as much as I can into it, then there's lots of people out there that would. And so why am I here doing it? Why should I be able to be here doing it if I'm not putting anything into it? There are so many people out there that would take my spot and do a better job if I'm not willing to put in the work, put in the effort, come in with a positive attitude, try to build the future leaders of the fire service. All these things I have got to do a good job at, because there are so many people out there that would love to have my spot. And so I need to step up. I need to take advantage of what I have, and so that's where I'm going to be approaching this week. I'm recording this Sunday morning, but it's actually my Monday. It's the first shift of my tour. And so that's what I'm going to set my anchor at right now, is taking advantage of what I have, being positive. No matter what is going on, there are good things out there. There are things that are fun to do. It's fun to help people. It's fun to get out and train, make competitions with the other firefighters. There's so many things that we should be thankful for and happy, and so that's where I'm going to be. And I hope that there are lots of people out there that are joining me, and I hope that lots of people out there are taking advantage of what we have. And so I will leave you with that. I hope you have a great week. I will get back with you Thursday, and hope that until then, we approach it with positivity. No matter what comes at us, keep going, keep driving, keep pushing to be positive, keep pushing to have a good attitude, and let's grow and make the fire service better. So until next time, say thank you so much. Take care of yourself and just keep doing good.